Today is December 19th. Our readings come from Judges chapter 13 and Luke chapter 1. As we draw very close to Christmas, the scriptures invite us to pause and reflect on how God works quietly, faithfully, and even beyond our expectation. Both readings speak of couples who long for a child and carry the burden of unanswered prayers. Into their longing, God steps in, not dramatically first, but gently through a promise. In the first reading from Judges, we meet Manoah and his wife, a woman who has known the pain of barrenness. An angel announces that she will conceive and bear a son, Samson, set apart for God from the womb. The child will not simply be a personal joy for his parents. He will be raised for a special purpose to begin the deliverance of Israel from their enemies, particularly the Philistines. What seems impossible to the human eyes becomes the starting point of God's saving work. God chooses a hidden family, an unknown couple in an obscure place to begin something new. Something very similar we find in the gospel, the story of Zechariah and Elizabeth. They are righteous and faithful, yet they too carry the pain of childlessness. Zechariah encounters the angel of God in the temple, the very heart of Israel's worship. He hears a promise very similar to Manoah's wife, yet his response is different. He struggles to believe, he doubts, but his doubts do not cancel out God's plan. It silences him for a time. In that silence, God is still at work. Elizabeth conceives, and John the Baptist begins his hidden preparation for the role he will play one day, preparing the way of the Lord. These stories teach us something essential as Advent reaches its final days. God's promises do not depend on our strength, our youth, or even the perfection of our faith. God works through our weaknesses, our delay, his delay and silence. When prayers seem unanswered, when life feels barren and unproductive, God may be shaping something far greater than we can see. As Christmas approaches, we are invited to place ourselves within these sacred stories. Like Manoah's wife, like Zechariah, we carry hope that ache, prayers that seems delayed, and moments when our faith wavers. Yet God is never absent in our waiting. In the quiet spaces of our lives, where answers are slow and future unclear, He is silently shaping His purpose within us. Advent teaches us that new life often begins unseen in silence and trust. If we open our hearts, God will transform our waiting into wonder, our doubts into deeper faith, and our longing into joy. Let's approach Christmas with trusting hearts, confident that the God who keeps his promises is already at work, bringing light into our darkness and hope into our waiting. May you have a blessed day in the Lord.